Hello, and thank you for tuning in and coming to Evie's World. Today I'm going to be doing my nails. I just was like, these are plain and I need to add a little something to them. So I was kind of going through my colors and I came across like this pretty grayish kind of blue tint. Well, this first one is kind of more like a tan. The other one is going to be more like a blue grayish tint to it. So I'm go ahead and apply that. I'm only gonna do like one coat of each color, and then I am gonna cure it in the LED lamp for like the 60 seconds or so. So if you just continue to keep watching, and you'll see this process being done. Hopes everybody's day is going well. By the way, it is a beautiful on my end. Today is Tuesday, so day after Memorial's Day. Hopefully everybody enjoyed their holiday. Alright, I'm just sitting up here and admiring my nail, thinking of what to do next. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put that same, I'm gonna do the opposite colors this time, and I'm gonna put the like that grayish blue color at the top on my ring finger, and I'm gonna put the tan color on the bottom of it, kind of give it like a little different dimension to the nail. Alright, so I went ahead and placed my hand in the lamp like I said, and I did it for 60 seconds. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and find some colors that I wanted to put in. So I started off with this like a orangish kind of peachy color. I think that's real pretty, summery and springish. And so now I'm just kind of going in with some swirls, just kind of random, laying it out there. Nothing particular. I didn't have no idea what I was going to do that day, so just kind of went with it. And excuse if you can hear my fan in the background. I'm a little hot, so don't want to burn up in here. Alright, so now I'm just kind of going around checking to see if I liked it or not. And I did, so I didn't take it off. I had actually did this particular nail like 3 times, but I didn't show all that. So I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and just post up what I did like, because it'll been like very overdrawn. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do my ring finger. Or am I adding still on that one? I think I am. Yep. I'm adding in the last little bit, and then I'm gonna go to my ring finger in just a moment. Kind of wanted to connect the lines there. There we go. I'm like, okay, I'm working it. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my hand in the lamp. I cured that for this. I think I just did that for 30 seconds because I'm like, I'm gonna go back in on my ring finger. So now I'm about to start on my ring finger. And so this hand I chose like the pink. I kept this one real simple because I'm like, I didn't want to, make it too gaudy looking. I just wanted just a little something, kind of make my nails pop where it just wouldn't be plain. So now I'm just was going and opening up the color pinks that I was kind of feeling. And that's gel by Modelone. I had like bought one of their little sampler kits a while back, and I was like, well, I don't use these colors that much, so I went ahead and pulled those out so I can get some wear out of them. So now I'm just about to go ahead and make like some bigger swirls, just kind of coming down and around like backward S's. Just kept it simple, and I'm just trying to work on my freehand artwork. You know, sometimes when you haven't been doing something for a long time, you kind of lose the, you know, creativity to connect certain pictures or whatever. So I'm trying to bring those back. So I was like, okay, I'm looking at it. All right, I'm kind of liking this here. Add a little something on the side. Kind of cleaning up the line a little bit because it had went over a little bit too far. So now I'm just going back in with my art brush. I'm just kind of bringing it down some more. Sorry if my hand is all in the way. I'm still kind of working on camera angles, so as time go on, I'll get better with that. I almost made like a somewhat an infinity, just kind of on the angle. I just didn't connect it. I just kind of left it like halfway open. Went on ahead and cure that for the remainder of, I think I did 460 seconds on this one. I'm like, okay, now I think I need some stones, kind of. Well, that orange one, I'm going to go back in and add some pink to it to kind of give it like a two-tone color, because I felt it was kind of plain a little bit. So yeah, that's why I was kind of looking at the hand like, it's kind of missing something there. So I'm like, let me grab this pink, and I'm just gonna go and outline what I had already done. I'm like, okay, I'm feeling this. It's kind of, coming together there. Okay. Like, I'm just adding just a little bit of pink at the end, and then I'm gonna leave that nail alone. So like I said, I didn't want to make it too gaudy, just wanted to add a little something to it. Okay. All right, I'm gonna leave this alone there. I'm going ahead and cure that for 60 seconds. After I clean up around my cuticles, because I ain't want that to get hard. My little imperfections there. I say cuticles, around the lines. And one thing that I am learning, like when it comes to this type of stuff, just have fun with it. Because I notice, like, when I get to overthinking it, it just be like, gotta keep doing it over and over. It's like, okay, just let my hand just go with the motions. If I mess up, I mess up. If not, that's a good thing too. So now I got it, cleaned up the way I wanted it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the lamp and let it cure for the 60 seconds. Voila, magic. Okay, so now I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, I need some stones. Let me add a little extra something to these nails. Just do like 3. I didn't want to overdo it, so, and the stones that I have is not really that small, so went on ahead and grabbed my hard gel to put it on, because I always see different people that do their nails on YouTube. They always use like the hard gel to keep it from knocking off so quick, because I noticed when I used to only do the glue, they'll last for about like 3-4 days, and if I bump it wrong, my little stones was flying off. So I was like, okay, I gotta find something that's gonna last a little longer. So I came across long hair pretty nails, I think I said her name right, but she always put like the gel on and then the top coat on to keep her stones in place. So I was like, ever since I tried that technique, they have been working a lot better for me. So I'm just gonna take out a couple of the stones. Like I said, I only want to do like no more than 3 altogether, 1 on my middle finger, and I just did 2 on my ring finger. I used the D&D top coat. I'm just about to put a little bit across the nail. Sorry if it's not in the frame there. I had to make sure I had it in there neatly. So now I'm gonna go ahead and grab my, I forgot what they call that little tool. They got the little wax thing on the end. I'm put the D&D on first. And go over across, make it real smooth so it won't be lumpy. Once I get everything set, a wax stick, and I just placed it right in the middle of that swirl. It's like, okay, that's enough. Cure that for like 30 seconds. I was like, okay, let me go ahead and add some to my ring finger now. And I just picked the 2 openings. If I possibly had smaller stones, I probably would have put a little bit more, but like I say, by those being a little bit bigger, I didn't want it to take away from the design, so I just kind of left it as is. So now I'm like, okay, I'll put it at the bottom of the nail. I'm putting the hard gel on first though. Make sure everything is going to stick properly. Make sure everything is smoothed out. Going in with that D&D. Alright, so now I'm just going to go ahead and place my stone at the end tip of the nail. And then kind of like in the middle. on an angle. Alright, let's pop that bad baby in the lamp. You know you always gotta look at your work before you go placing it in. Make sure everything's set up how you want it. And clean up where needed. Alright. Just was cleaning up a little bit so I ain't have to do so much in the end. Put a little cuticle stuff around and voila. Ah. Those colors are so pretty together. It's nice and soft, pastel like colors. I'm just admiring my work now. Thank you so much for watching my video, and please comment, like, and subscribe.